Apparently in my previous episode of reviewing Diluc, I made a couple of errors in terms of what weapons and constellations are the best for him. I've never been too proud to admit my own mistakes, so thank you guys for the feedback. The first one was a little rushed, that I will admit. So, as a result, I've decided to make a new Diluc review featuring only his best weapons and constellations. If you're curious about his role and artifacts, refer to my previous episode on him, which you can find in a playlist on the channel or further back in the upload library. As for weapons, my original 5-star loadout options were basically spot on. But as for the 4 stars, apparently my selection for good candidates was severely lacking according to my comment section. I am genuinely really happy that you guys are leaving genuine feedback on my comments instead of just choosing to shit all over me for my apparently really horrible takes. I do appreciate good feedback, so thank you guys so much. I do aim to improve on these videos, so I'm just gonna take a moment off script to thank you guys for your help. Serpent Spine is still Diluc's overall best and most consistent 4-star option, and Blackcliff Slasher gives a very solid crit damage and attack boost, especially at R5. But Royal Greatsword is all around not that good and super inconsistent. While the crit rate buff is incredibly strong, it resetting every time you crit makes the resulting damage vary wildly and thus makes the wielder's damage output wildly unpredictable. If you want a regular DPS build but don't have any of his better 5-star options, Blackcliff and especially Serpent Spine will do just fine. The latter especially if you can avoid taking damage either by shielding or being a god at dodging attacks. If you're going for a Gilded Dreams Virgin build, Rain Slasher and Mailed Flower also give EM buffs with their bonus effects, and Flower even increases both attack and EM by 12% and 48 points respectively. So, y'all decide which one you'd rather use. As for his constellations, C4 is apparently not that great since the buffs tend to run out before you can maximize combo output, and communally, C1 and C2 are much more sought after. That being said, I will still vouch for C6 removing Searing Onslaught's interruption of the regular attack combo. That shit is a luxury and I will die on that hill. You can argue for or against this being a good thing, but I absolutely love it personally, and I will defend this as a quality of life improvement overall. Comments be damned. Anyway, that was my new and improved review for Diluc. His score remains the same, a solid 7 out of 10 beats here. His damage is lacking, but his artifact and build flexibility comboed with his general gameplay makes him a treat to play, meta or not.